I am Naksha, a student of class 10th of Bhavya Simmons Degree School. Today I am going to deal with the second story from two stories about flying from our NCERT textbook, The First Flight. Let's move on to our lesson. The Black Aeroplane. Black Aeroplane is written by Frederick Forsyth. Frederick Forsyth is a British novelist. He is former pilot in the British Air Force and he is occasional political commentator. He is well known for his thrillers and mysteries. Let's move on to our lesson, Black Aeroplane. Here, Black Aeroplane. Aeroplane is a noun and black is describing about noun. So we can say that black is an adjective. What's the meaning of adjective? Adjective is the word that describes the noun. Here black is describing an aeroplane. The aeroplane is black in color. So another specific thing is, have you ever seen a black aeroplane? No. If we imagine an aeroplane, we might think of white color. We rarely see a black aeroplane. Why? Why all aeroplanes are white in color, not black in color? Let's know. Black absorbs heat, which makes pressure on the aeroplane. And another reason is that black is the costliest color than white. So black aeroplanes we rarely see black aeroplanes. That's the reason why all the aeroplanes are white in color. Now, starting our lesson with a wonderful proverb. Where there is a will, there is a way. So what's the meaning of where there is a will, there is a way? If we have a willpower, determination, interest to do something, there will be definitely a way. So you may think, why this girl is deviating the topic? I'm not deviating. It is completely related to our lesson. Let's start the lesson. So it is all about our author. Frederick Forsyth is flying his old Dakota aeroplane, France back to England. He was dreaming to spend time with his family and have a good English breakfast. He hoped to do so. And he started his journey. When he started, sky was completely clear. So he called the Paris control to inform that he is going to England. So he informed and Paris control told that to turn 12 degrees west. He does so. So after some time, he's enjoying his ride. He left Paris 150 kilometers. So he is enjoying his ride. He is hoping that he is the only person to explore this sky as a king. So he is enjoying. Then after a while, after half an hour, the sky suddenly became monstrous. Monstrous means thunderstorms. So after he started to be devastating. What's that? When he started his flying, the sky was completely clear. But now it became monstrous. It's completely a panic situation for our author. He don't know what to do. He called Paris control, but no use. He saw that his compass was also not working. He thought that his life going to be end. There, he saw a black aeroplane. He saw a pilot waved his hand. So, our author got a hope. Oh, I have a friend who will help me. So, our author followed the black aeroplane as an obedient child. When we are in a panic situation and someone gives a hand, we follow, no? The same thing is done in the case of our author. He followed the black aeroplane. Then after a while, after half an hour, the author again in panic situation. Why? There was no fuel in the fuel tank. Oh, what to do now? Then he saw two straight lines. He followed black aeroplane. He saw two straight lines. What are the two straight lines? It's a runway. Our author felt a feeling of, oof, I am saved today. And he wanted to thank that person in the black aeroplane. So after coming to that, he asked the lady in the control room, where is that person in the black aeroplane? The lady laughed. Why she laughed? She told that there wasn't a plane in the sky. He was the only plane which was flying. Our author felt, what? Puzzled. That means there wasn't a plane. But who is the person in the black aeroplane? Then where is the black aeroplane? Wow. It's an open-ended story, right? So, as it open-ended, the title Black Aeroplane negates the presence of black aeroplane. Here we can see that. So, as it is open-ended, we will complete the story by our imagination. It is up to our imagination. So how can we complete the story? So what's the black aeroplane? What's the black aeroplane? Where's the black aeroplane came from? It came from our author's imagination. That means, oh, how can the author imagination? Yes, he has a willpower to spend time with his family, to have a good English breakfast. It transformed into black aeroplane. He hoped that he will die, but he didn't. The black aeroplane saved him. That black aeroplane is his willpower. Where there is a will, there is a way. Moving to our lesson, black aeroplane. Let's move on to the lesson. Here, the Frederick Forsyth, the author, is the narrator itself. The narrator means narrator. The person who narrates the story is called narrator. Let's move on to our lesson. The moon was coming up in the east behind me, and the stars were shining in the clear sky above me. So here the author is indirectly telling that it was night time. When the moon comes in the east and when stars shine in the night time. Here another adjective is used by our Frederick Forsyth. That is clear sky. Clear sky. Here clear is an adjective which describes the sky. That means the sky is free of clouds. That means there wasn't a cloud in the sky. So here clear is the adjective which describes the sky. Then coming to, I was happy to be alone, high up above the sleeping countryside. The poet is feeling that he was the only person to be awakened. All the countryside means the villagers are sleeping. And he was the only person to be awakened. How happy feeling he is that he is roaming in the sky as a dictator or as a king. That's the feeling of our narrator. Then, I was flying my old Dakota aeroplane over France back to England. What's the name of the pilot's aeroplane? Dakota. Dakota was the name of the pilot aeroplane. It's somewhat humorous, right? France back to England. From where he is coming? From France back to England. The pilot is coming from France back to England. Sorry. I was dreaming of my holiday and looking forward to being with my family. As the children, he was dreaming about his holiday. As the children are waiting for their holidays. As when I was a child, I was used to be waited for my holidays. As he also waiting for his holiday, dreaming about his holiday and looking forward to being with his family. What we see that we have a contentment feeling on spending with our family. The author also feels the same. He feels very pleasure to spend time with his family, as he told here. Looking forward to being with his family. I looked at my watch, 1:30 in the morning. What's the time? Then 1:30. 1:30 is the time. I should call Paris control soon. Should. Here, should is a modal. Modal is an auxiliary verb. What's the meaning of auxiliary verb? The verb which form tenses. I should call. He didn't call, but he has to call. So he used should there, which is a modal or auxiliary verb. I thought as I looked down past the nose of the aeroplane. He looked down. I saw the lights of a big city in front of me. He saw the lights of the big city. As he looked down, he was happy to see the lights of the big city. I switched on the radio and said, Paris control, Dakota DS088 here. He was telling commands to the Paris control, Dakota DS008. DS008 is the code of that aeroplane. They use it to communicate with this code. Can you hear me? I am on my way to England. Over. So he is telling that the Paris control room that I am on my way to England. Thank you for our principal madam and our English teacher Mrs. Sheejan for giving this opportunity.